Dare to play.
Hola mis conejitos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my bunnies, how are you? My name is Allison, and today we're playing Nancy Drew, The Captive Curse. They drag out that music just a little too long sometimes.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
What I think is really cool is that when you turn the light on, the shadows from this object and this object here disappear, but you see a shadow line on this. You see now? Can I look at this? Oh yeah, it's the Yuri comic from Shadow at the Water's Edge. Welcome guys to The Captive Curse. I am super excited. I do want to see what kind of memorabilia she uses for Shadow at the Water's Edge. Nice. It's kind of tiny. We don't need to look at this, only because you'll be watching me on how to play the game. But it wouldn't hurt, I suppose, to look at the table of contents. But let me, in case you haven't watched my other playthroughs of Nancy Drew and you're just tuning in now, there is the inventory. If you're not used to adventure games, this is like new territory for you. And all of this is weird. Especially the dialogue. I know from watching someone else. And here we have the journal. This is where Nancy would put her notes, her observations, and phone numbers as well. We won't be needing the phone numbers, though, in this particular game. This is the task list. This will help us get things done if we choose Junior Detective. If you choose Senior Detective, there is no task list whatsoever. Well, there is one thing. It'll just say, because I'm a senior, I won't need the task list, and you can just go ahead and automatically check that off. This is the phone. We won't be using it as much as we should, and you'll actually find out why. Let's actually go ahead and open the case file so we can learn more about Nancy's case.
For centuries, a fearsome monster has been stalking Castle Finster. Legend has it that once it is on the prowl, it won't return to the woods until it finds a new victim. A wealthy German investor, Marcus Bohm, has called me to Castle Finster to help him scare out the truth in this bizarre and terrifying case.
Yikes. And this is actually the first out of all 24 games where Nancy starts reading aloud her case files. I mean, it's nice that they're doing that now, but I guess it could have been a little more helpful in earlier games. But whatever. This is actually a ship from Ransom of the Seven Ships. This is the mask from Phantom of Venice. I'm actually not sure where this lamp is from, but I absolutely love it. It's always been on Nancy's desk. And we actually don't see Nancy's desk, this particular desk here, I think until, jeez, I don't even know. I haven't been paying attention. Probably Phantom of Venice. I think it's Phantom of Venice. And we actually get to see more of this desk, actually, in the game after this one, which is Alibi and Ashes. I'm actually really excited about that. Let's actually go ahead and click on this, because we need to figure out if we're going to play Junior or Senior Detective. I actually have decided to play the Senior Detective on my off time, so that I can get familiar with the game once more, because I know there are some difficult puzzles later in the game, especially at the beginning. I'm not going to spoil that yet. Anyways, I'm going to stick with my Junior Detective, only because I have an idea of what I want to do for the Senior Detective for most of the games. Ooh, what's this? She's picking flowers. Ew! What the? She is mine. Amateur work. I've heard better. Dude, I think I've been spoiled. BioShock has better animation than this. No offense for interactive. Shoot, I forgot to mute that. Alright, the only thing we can do here is turn around.
It's too soon to leave. Maybe there's somewhere else to explore around here.
Probably.
Hello? Hello? Open up, please.
No, thank you. We already have one.
Gosh dang it, Lucas.
What?
This is Nancy Drew. Please let me in.
This is Lucas. Please let me out. What? What? That's what you sound like when you say that. What?
What?
Can I talk to someone else about coming
Sound like
in?
a parrot.
No. But if you can find the match, maybe I'll let you in.
Oh
All
boy.
right.
Oh, looky, our first puzzle. Well, we know it can't be this guy because he's bald. We know it can't be this guy. We know it can't be this guy. And because of the shirt color, we know it can't be this guy because of the red shoes. So we're down to these four. It can't be this guy because the eye is open. It can't be this guy because he's smiling. Ah.
I got it.
Booyah.
Okay, I solved it.
Nice job. Now for part 2 of your test.
Lucas!
You passed. Good job. Gotta go.
Nancy, sorry about Lucas. I'll have a little talk with him later.
Oh,
Come
he's
meet me in
fine.
my study on the 2nd floor.
Probably just bored. Castle that huge and no curiosity of a history. I imagine it'd be very boring for him. Alright, just to let you guys know, seriously, this game is supposed to be based off the book of the original title. I've read the book, I mean not recently, but well in the past. Ooh, hello coins. But I've read the book well within the past, I don't know.
Sorry I bothered you.
Natural. Okay. But I've read the original book well within the past, like 5, probably 10 years, and I gotta tell ya, yoinks. There is no similarity, as far as I know, other than that it's set in Germany, which is unfortunate. The original book, I hate to say it, involves human smuggling and lost footage. This is solely purpose for Halloween, I think. The game, I mean. Ooh, we can look out. Nice. Unfortunately, I think that's the only thing we can do in that area. Dum 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 da da dum da dum da dum. Oh right, I forgot we can go. Ooh, hello. Yes, there will be throughout the game we will find little sparkles like that. That means we can collect coins if we click on it, which I think is pretty cool. We can already
These
pick
are
up.
pretty dull, but they might come in handy.
Yeah. So just to let you all guys know, I mean this is basically the first hour of the game, which means you're gonna get a lot of information dumped on you right away. Yikes. Except for a few phone calls, and even that is crazy. Ew, what the? Bat, I do not need you. Ooh, we got hint hotline and money. How can I earn money? Try talking to Carl. Ha! Hint hotline will appear as needed during the game. Some puzzles have more than one hint. Are you kidding me? We had this in the Captive Curse. I had no idea. Seriously, guys, I had no idea. This is also used in, it wasn't used in Tomb of Lost Queen, I believe, but I know it was used, shoot, I can't remember, but I know it's in one of the later games. I think it's in the Deadly Device? No, not the Deadly Device. Shoot, I can't remember, but I know it was used somewhere. We'll definitely find out in the next few games. That's definitely for sure. Here are the settings. That's what I wanted. I don't want the dingbat. Bahamas. No, I do not want to be reminded of that. Waverly. I love that game. Expo from Shadow at the Water's Edge. Ooh, that's pretty. Hi, Yumi. I think I'm going to choose Waverly. No. Eh. Alright, that is music from Phantom of Venice. That's gonna get annoying fast. Ow. That's gonna get annoying fast. Alright. I guess that would be best. So apparently we can call Ned Nickerson, Marcus, I guess that's our boss, and Frank and Joe Hardy. Yay, Frank and Joe! I gotta tell you guys, I don't like the subplot in this game. It kind of scares me. Ooh, what's this?
There must be a specific order to play these in.
Ooh, could it be the thing that I took a photo of? Yeah. We'll worry about that later. Right now, we actually need to talk to Carl. I'm just exploring to show you guys the castle. And right here is normally where we'll find Lucas. Ooh, hello. Dum 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 dum. Oh boy.
Nancy, it's Ned.
Hi, Ned. Sorry, the reception is a little bad here.
So when are you getting in? I've got the perfect romantic getaway plan for the two of us.
Oh
Took a
man.
lot of work to put together, but it's gonna be worth it.
Well, there's been a hang-up. Sorry.
Of course
Oh my gosh,
there has.
Nancy.
Does this mean I have to cancel our plans again?
Yes, but I promise I'll hurry home as soon as possible.
I've heard that one before.
I'm sorry I can't be more available, but I'm in the middle of something pretty important here.
Way too vague.
So what? I'll just hang out at home being bored? Nancy Drew, international sleuth, gets to go out adventuring, while Ned stays at home. Again.
I'm sorry you're not having a better time. If you're not having fun, then go out and have fun.
You know what? Forget that I even said anything. I can see that I'm not that important to you. So forget it.
Fine.
Fine.
That was not great.
Got that freaking right. When I first played this game, it was just way too awkward for me. There has never been a fight between Nancy and Ned ever. Not even in the books. And if there was, they would sort it out pretty quickly. It's just unbelievable.
This must be the room that Carl set up for me.
Yeah. So, let's look. Gift shop purchases will be delivered here. Alright. What's this? Die Ungeherlicht Nacht Festival. Featuring polka prowess. Ooh, that's a busy schedule. Good thing we're not gonna get involved with that. Ooh.
This might come in handy.
Definitely. And here is our phone. I know you can't quite read it, but the bottom one is Marcus. The middle one is Frank and Joe Hardy. The top one is Ned. And let's actually not worry about them just yet, because we still gotta talk to Carl. There is one thing I want to check out though. And it's this portrait right here. It is so freaking beautiful. Friar's daughter, 1542. Portrait damaged by fire in 2006. Though attempts were made to keep the portrait in its original state, some restoration work was required. Which means we have no idea which part of it was restored. Which is unfortunate. Definitely for Nancy's sake. Ooh, a brief history of Castle Finsta. And there's only 2 pages available. We'll read it later. What is
It
this?
looks like I need to match the glass pattern, but I don't have all of the pieces.
Oh boy. And let's actually go ahead and check the task list just to be
Still
safe.
have to do that. Haven't done that.
Explore the
Haven't
bow.
done that.
Are those dolls? Carl. Poor guy.
You must be Nancy, yes?
That's right. I'm here to help you take care of the monster sightings.
Shh, shh. There is certainly no monster, Fraulein, and there have been no monster sightings.
Paranoid much?
Everything is fine. There is no need for alarm. We have a huge monster problem here, literally and also figuratively. The monster is huge, and it is also a huge problem. I need your help.
Why are you doing that?
Doing what?
Talking so loudly. Who is listening in?
I am the Bürgermeister, Nancy. If I appear to be scared, how will everyone feel? The last thing I need is the castle newspaper picking up on how bad things are.
The castle has its own newspaper?
Not surprised.
Of course. Doesn't yours?
I don't really live in a castle.
How do you protect yourself from peasant uprisings?
It's never really been an issue. Can you tell me a little bit about this monster?
What? You want details? It's a monster. It is monstrous. Get rid of it, please. And thank you.
It's not that simple. Oh, right. Options for dialogue. I like your lederhosen. Oh, yeah. Who's Lucas?
Who's Lucas?
Lucas is the castle's other monster.
What do you mean?
He's the head of security's son, so he's always wandering around, meddling, talking, endlessly talking, chattering away about some inane thing. It never ends with that one. How could someone who knows so little talk so much? The talking is more annoying than all of the pranks.
Dude, he's the security guard's son. That means he knows the in and outs of the entire castle. Are you kidding me? Knows so little. Bah! You are not an optimistic man, are you? Well, I guess we're about to find out.
I like your lederhosen.
Yes, get it out of your system now, Fräulein.
What do you mean?
No one likes lederhosen. Look at these. All of these straps and hooks and what have you. It's like I can't be trusted to keep my shirt on. Do you know how long it takes me to put these on in the morning? 9 minutes. And it's not like they look good. I look like a sad old Pinocchio.
Then why do you wear them?
It's part of Marcus's Bavarianization of the castle. He wants to give tourists a more authentic experience when they come here.
It sounds like you're not a fan of that idea.
I grew up here. I know authentic. If he wanted authentic, he should have come to me instead of stuffing the castle full of idiotic tourists. No offense to you and your fanny pack wearing, loud talking country people.
Hey, I
It
understand.
sounds like you don't like tourists.
We have no business having tourists here. It isn't right.
For one, I kind of agree. And I'm just saying that because I'm not one to do all the touristy stuff, even though I do end up doing it.
Earlier, you hid some things when I came in. Were they dolls?
Fräulein, these are not dolls.
Okay, what are those items?
These are injection-molded, professionally crafted, physical, tactical, multi-directional place-holding avatars.
Wait, avatars?
Oh, right.
Therefore, a fully immersive, strategic, map-inclusive campaign tabletop set I've built.
Okay, I know those words, but that is the extent of what I took away from that sentence.
You
What?
Americans would call it a game.
Oh, yes, we would call it that.
Tabletop.
But that is because in the rest of the world, games are not taken seriously. Here, we take games very seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Very seriously. That is why German board games are the best in the world.
Some of them. I wouldn't say all of them. But I do know for a fact that some of the American games are based off the German games, which is pretty funny. Pretty cool.
They are?
Yes, they are. Just so you know, many of the most popular games throughout the world actually were created in Germany.
Not surprised.
And now I'm working on creating a new game. When it is done, it's going to turn the strategy world on its ear, which, now that I think about it, as an expression, does not make a great deal of sense.
Why's that?
Because why would it be on its ear? This is preposterous.
I
No,
understand.
the other thing. Why is this game so important?
You'll have to see. Tell me you'll play. It's not perfect yet, but it's pretty great so far. At least that is what I think. But you should be sure to tell me what you think. Don't be shy. I can always use constructive criticism.
Sure, I'd love to.
Great! It's called Raid. The game is very simple.
Yay.
It's just about using the best strategy and, of course, finding the coolest looking character. Ready?
Yep.
I'll play blue if you play the other two colors.
Oh, excellent.
And I'm actually going to choose easy because I just want to get this game over with, even though it's actually one of my favorites in this particular game of Captain Curse. There are two mini games. One we can, two of them, and both of them we can play multiple times. Alright, so before I choose a card, I want to go over the game rules with you. So, the red squares are challenges using strength. Or, sorry, not the squares. Well, it's also the squares. It's also on the cards. The red is strength, the blue is magic, the health is green, the wisdom is orange. And there's a number underneath, two numbers underneath the name, and it says distance forward and backward. The first number, you move forward. The second number, you move backwards if you lose the match. The player chooses an opponent to challenge, then picks a card from their own hand which is dealt for a battle. The opponent chooses their own card and both cards are revealed. The card with the highest ranking in the challenged stat is the winner. If the player wins, they move their pawn forward the distance shown on their challenge card. If the opponent wins, the player moves their pawn back the back distance shown on their opponent's challenge card. If there's a tie, the player remains on their current square. And there's actually an explanation. There are actually symbols on certain colors on the board. The purple, you get to steal a card from another player who has 2 or more cards. If no other player has 2 or more cards, no steal will occur. The white, move forward to the next white square. If player landed on white square closest to the castle, the player remains on that square. Okay. Black, you move back to the previous black square. If player landed on the black square closest to starts, the player moves back to start, which is unfortunate. Square with the hearts, the player gains a card from the deck, then follow action of the color of the square. And the square with the sun, a player picks a card from their hand to return to the deck, then follow action of the color of the square. Oh boy. And we got to enter the castle in order to win the game. Alright, so This opponent landed on the red square, which means we need to pick a card that has the highest number of the red. And I can't point at it because I actually have to choose a card, but I'm choosing this guy because the number in the red is 15. Yeah! So this guy has to move forward 3, I believe. Or move back 3, yeah. And now it's my turn. 5. Yay, I gained a card and I got to challenge someone with wisdom. And I can't remember which of my cards have the highest. I think it's this guy here. Let's choose purple. Oh geez, it's this guy. I forgot this guy has high wisdom. Yeah! And we get to move forward 5 spaces. It's a bit of a strategy game. Alright. So that person landed on orange. They're going for Alright, so this card won. Does that mean they lost or they... Yeah, they lost. Blue. Okay. Blue, blue, blue. Wait, I have 3 fairy cards? Booyah! You have to move back 7 spaces, dude. Doesn't matter because you're still at start. Booyah! I am ahead of the game. This is way too easy. I should have chosen medium. Ah, come on. When are you gonna choose me? Do 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 do. Do 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 no 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 no. Ba-da, ba-da. Green, so I gotta choose of green, green. There we go. I gotta get rid of those fairies. Booyah! I get to move forward 9! Gimme, 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 gimme! There we go. Please choose me. Come on! Fairy trigger. Seriously, the names for some of these are pretty funny. And it's my turn. Green. Oh, but it has a sun, so I have to get rid of a card, which is fine by me. I have too many fairy triggers. And let us choose you, dude, because you have more cards. I am picking one with the most. Shoot. Oh, booyah, I won. Booyah! Here's the thing though, once we reach this red square, we absolutely have to stop here and we have to win that spot in order to get inside the castle. Which is unfortunate, but it makes sense. Which color is this? Yellow, and they landed on blue. Ha, sucker. You have to move 7 back. Don't matter because you're still at start. Booyah. I'm going to choose you and I am going to choose you.
Oh, that's bad.
Look at that mess! I want you to put everything exactly the way it was.
Sorry, I will.